Yo. I think it works. Oh yeah. How about now? Hello? Well. We'll see if this works. This isn't a really terrible spectrum. Yerp. Okay. Well, at least it worked. What up? Alright, front cam, application audio.
Over the Po Plains, destination Torino, starting off in Piacenza. And a calm atmosphere at the beginning of the day, and at long last, the sprinters are going to get to stretch their legs. But being pace and being ace, sometimes two very different things. Arkea still...
She's still stretching? God damn, it's been like 15 minutes.
Yes, they are
She's got the patience of an angel.
What a stage two turned out to be.
I would have been fucking ADD'd out if I had to do this for more than 5 minutes. Alright, let's test this range.
Delivering. Almost lost the bars of his bike at the line. A double celebration for him, you might say, and a double for France as well. After Bardet the day previous.
Windy.
Said, well, the attack for the second climb on the San Luca, followed Nelson Oliveira, and we were three, and it was a good thing for me as well, because I thought that I could be the strongest in the climb, and so from the start of that climb I just attacked, and now it's like a time trial, he said. Attacks as well were starting to rain down. Tadej Pogačar decided to test the legs of Jonas Vingegaard. In so doing, he also kind of put some time into his own teammates, which was a strange one. Nonetheless, kicked on.
Effort on this climb, and then when Jonas can follow Tadej Pogačar after such
Oh, my little buddy.
Amazing feeling.
Well, they're almost like brothers in arms, but stomach at the heels, Remco Evenepoel.
fucking necklace, man. My necklace.
Well, coming home,
Luckily, I came back to the guys last 500 meters, so it means that yeah.
All right,
the
well,
legs are there.
looks like today we got
And I
a
just had a bit of a
little
bad
zone
luck
3
moment that I
work
was a bit too far back when yeah, with
into
1K
some
to go
zone
on
5
the
kind
San
of
Luca, I think there was
gradual
one back tried to
increases, so
come
this
through
looks
Group 2
kind
to
of
Group
fun.
1 in the bunch. And then on the moment that I came to that, I really attacked, so there I had to breathe a bit and
Nothing
breathe
crazy.
for some oxygen in the legs, and after that I could attack again. But yeah, I think in the end of the day, it's good that I arrived with them.
Control
very
4,
good. Bardet coming in, but handing over.
control
the
0, control 0. Yeah, it's so much better having binds. Good lord. I can't believe. In the years that I've been streaming, I just don't have scenes set to a fucking bind.
Like I said before, you don't
Like,
say
is there
no.
something wrong with me?
It's an honor, and yeah.
Don't answer that, please, because I'm already pretty
good thing to
well
have
aware of what
on
was
my-
wrong
on my shoulders.
with
Was it
me.
ever the plan to go for the stage today?
No, because
Yo, where's
the
Frankie
breakaway
at?
was,
Frankie
too
Stacks.
hard, and yeah, don't. It's on this weather in this heat would be unnecessary to kill the teammates, and yeah, we just let be natural selection, and it was like this in the end. For sure, we could go for the stage, but it could also backfire at some point. So yeah, today we decided to be more calm and tranquilo, and but in the final I tried to test myself.
Well, you know, it's natural selection. Then it's the Predators who come out on top. Pogacar, Evenepoel, Vingegaard and Carapaz.
I think it's the caffeine.
All tied on the same time at the moment. Pogacar, with the better finishing places, leads the race. Bardet now 5th.
I really do think actually it is the caffeine now that I think about it.
Well, the atmosphere and the focus, I guess, at UE Team Emirates. They now hold the Crucible, which, of course, is that yellow jersey. Well, the attack yesterday by Pogacar put some distance into his own teammates. There was never any doubt that he would be number 1 within the team. But if something should happen to him, and you never know for the full reach of a tour, then what about his teammates who shipped a little bit of time yesterday?
Stage 3 again. I think this is the stage that Bardet
strategy.
broke free on the sprint
Decided
at the end.
that this was one he wanted to pass.
We'll rewatch it because for some reason his cycling is like really weird right now.
Welcome to the start of stage 3, another day in Italy, and maybe another
Kim's
day
still
for
going.
French victory. We
What a
don't know,
trooper.
Louis-Pierre, it has been French domination so far.
Yeah, a big French domination, historic French dominations in the beginning of this Tour de France with 2 wins. It's historic because it never happened since 1968, so this is something crazy for us. And also, the thing is interesting is that we had old riders, if I can say like this, like Thibaut Pinot, who retired.
I'm gonna
Bardet
message
won the
Frankie
first,
boy and
but
see if
we
he wants
also
to
have
tune
young
in.
talents. That's what we saw yesterday with Kevin Vauquelin. We expect a lot of this guy for the GC in the next year. We have also other
Frankie
talents
boy.
who can win in this Tour de France. So I think the French domination is not over. Guys like Paul Lapera, guys like Axel
Frankie
Laurence,
boy,
was at the front
oh
yesterday,
Frankie
can
boy.
do something in this Tour de France.
Where are
Grand Depart in Italy every
you?
year, huh?
Sorry?
Maybe you should have Grand Depart in Italy.
I hope so.
Jens, the longest
Like, are you supposed to talk?
today,
I mean,
possible sprint
I don't
stage,
think
and we
you're
have
supposed to
Pogacar
really
in the
talk
yellow
into
jersey,
it.
but will he be interested to keep it today, you think?
Well, first of all, I would almost say it's a 100% sprinter day. First chance for the sprinters. They will not gonna let this one go away. So yes, sprint day for sure. That is an interesting constellation. We have, I think, 2 or 3 of the big names within the same time. So it's the counting of the placings together that actually makes the difference between yellow or not. But then again, I don't really think either one of them wants the jersey so early in the race. So that's an interesting question, and I don't dare to answer.
He doesn't dare to answer, but let's see. The longest stage of the Tour de France.
Gonna
awaits
have
us.
to step out for a joint mission.
And should we have a look at it? Well, it's
I'll
not
be back.
exactly a pancake, but I think there's a few bilberries have been rolled underneath. the flat plane, but we are on the Po plane after all, something we're very familiar with from Milano Sanremo. So yes, it's a long day today, all bar 231 kilometers if you round it up. And today, well, we will be going around the Copy climb. Just a little kicker, really. Almost a temptation, I think you might say, but not a terribly delicious one. At the end today, though, an absolute feast of sprinting. Who's going to win? Frankly, we're not quite sure. There's a lot of very high-quality sprinters here, and of course, a lot of eyes and indeed hopes will be resting on the shoulders of Mark Cavendish, who's had a tough old time, certainly on day one. Looked a lot fresher yesterday. Turin is our destination, well known to Mark Cavendish. Let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we, for everybody today. Wide Boulevard offers up its own problems along the way occasionally. Hope they stay safe. For now, it's a little bit of last technical checks, always on the rollout. We get a few little bumps and bruises along the way. Let's just hope that that indeed doesn't happen for us today. Jonas Vingegaard, what will be his battle plans? Just staying safe naturally, same as Tadej Pogačar. Unlikely to have any changes. It's about the men with the fast legs today. So let's indeed just dwell on that, shall we, momentarily. Favourite, possibly, Jasper Philipsen. There'll be others to clip at its heels, though. Let's ponder them. Milano Sanremo has once again become a classic for the sprinters this spring. And it was undoubtedly the best of them all, Jasper Philipsen, who triumphed. Winner of 4 stages to the green jersey in last year's Tour, the Belgian back at his very best. Honor de Lee, sensation in the Belgian Championships. And Mads Pedersen also firing on all cylinders, it seems. This is going to be a tough one to predict. Tour de France will return to Mads Pedersen's renaissance time, you might say. De Lee himself, surprise guest in the Belgian Championship, but just ringing a few necks out there. Against the 2 Belgians, we will have a solid Danish candidate in Mads Pedersen, stage winner in the past 2 Tours de France. And we'll, let's see how he goes, whether he turns that to his advantage here. Experience goes a long way.
I think the stages is the main point, but every time you're aiming for a stage, you're also getting points. So I think it walks hand in hand. So of course the green jersey is a focus, but main thing is to win stages, and then we take it from there.
Well, we speak of versatile riders. Wout van Aert has to be talked about after suffering a huge crash during the Spring Classes. 9-time stage winner, and on the Tour de France has slowly but surely built up towards the Tour. Already proved it on stage 1 by taking 3rd, but let's see about the story of the day potentially. Will it be him? Will it be Mark Cavendish? Chasing a record stage victories on the Tour de France, the British sprinter came very close last year in Bordeaux and was only beaten by Philipsen. Well, due to a crash later in the Tour, he couldn't get another shot. A stage winner in the Giro last year as well. He wants to show he can still shine on this, the biggest stage.
Every time we come to the Tour de France, we want to win at the Tour, and it's as simple as that.
What's the difference now, sprinting now, as it was kind of 10 years ago? What have you got to do differently to win now?
It's a lot more like physical. I don't mean push and shove and physical. I mean like sheer power and like the aerodynamics that all the riders have. Obviously, the more aero everyone gets with their skin suits and helmets, the advantage of me being over the handlebars is reduced there. And I was never that strong. I was never that powerful. And everyone's so powerful now that when there's always 1 or 2 people that were real strong and you could work out how to beat them, when you can't work out how to beat 7, 8 guys.
Well, he's always been the most aero. Can he possibly turn it into his advantage in the Mosh today on a very wide highway? I guess we're going to find out. Well, Jeko Alula will be relying on Dylan Groenewegen. Time to get the thoughts of those who are on site for us as to the contenders for today.
ça. Stage 3, the longest of the Tour de France. A few little pimples along the way, but pretty much everybody is going to say this is going to be a bunch spree, with salivating at the prospect. And the ends, it's a long straight run into Turin. 750 metres to go, we've got a series of left-handers that take us into the finish. It's going to be all about leading into that final corner, so you're going to need strength and depth in terms of team and real power, aren't we?
Well, I guess the obvious #1 favorite will be Jasper Philipsen and his team, because he got the world champion as a lead-out man. So how much better can it get? So I really see them to be the favorites of the day. But then again, Dylan Groenewegen looked good to me. He wasn't in too much trouble in the hard stages we had to come. Fabio Jakobsen, Kev, they had to invest too much energy just to survive the day. So I believe Groenewegen could be close, but I would put my money on Jasper Philipsen.
What are your thoughts, Anders?
Yeah, I think that it's very important to notice what Jens is saying, that Alpecin is bringing a secret weapon to the Tour. His name is Mathieu van der Poel. We haven't seen him leading out Philipsen so far in the season. We saw last year how impressive they were. I'm excited to see it this year, but the pack of sprinters in the Tour is impressive. Philipsen, Groenewegen, Mads Pedersen, Ackermann.
We've got Sam Bennett with his new lead-out train as well for his new team. First time back at the Tour in a couple of years for him too.
Antamarché, Gerben Scheisen, Binyam Girmay. Cavendish, Mark.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
he's actually just riding past us. Yeah. He's just there. That's the man.
Unsurprisingly, Mark Cavendish lived in Italy for a while. It's close to his heart. Can he do it today? I'd say the odds are against him, but you just never know. That is a man who can certainly rise to the occasion.
Well, I think all neutrals would really hope that that indeed happens, and he can move to 35 and just edge Eddie Merckx off that particular list. They've waved them off. Yesterday's stage winner, magnificent at the front, and indeed welcomed there. Wilkeland, brilliant, and a great result for Arkea B&B Hotels, their greatest result in the team's history. Wearing the jerseys today, owning them, of course, Danny Pogačar. In green, by the way, is Jonas Abramson. He is lending out the polka dots to Valentin Madouas. He owns that as well for the time being. And Remco Evenepoel is the man in white. A young man, a sprightly man. And Movistar leading the team competitions. It's always a target for the boys in M. When they stand on the podium all together, it just reads, Christian Prudhomme doing his own, find that on YouTube later, doing his own little selfie.
Matt Heyman, the first opportunity for the sprinters today here in the Tour de France. You've got Dylan Groenewegen. How's he feeling? How's he got through the first two stages?
I don't think it's been easy for anybody. The GC riders, all the sprinters. No, he's got through all right. They've been hot and hard, but I mean, he's used to the Tour de France. And yeah, we're really looking forward to today.
What about this finish into Turin? Because the final sort of 8 kilometers until that 1 kilometer to go marker, it's a straight road, it's going to be fast. Positioning is key.
Yeah, I mean, every sprint positioning's key, but yeah, as you say, in some ways, being a straight road can be more technical than a technical finish where you can identify pinch points and position. But, you know, I've got a pretty well-drilled lead-out team here. He's got some guys that he trusts well, and we're hoping to nail the run-in.
You're one of those teams who are trying to balance stage victories with your sprinter and the general classification hopes. How do you do that?
Delicately. Yeah, well, I think it really relies on people like Chris Jensen and Luke Durbridge to be able to cross over and absorb a lot of work with both groups. One day they're supporting Simon, you know, getting bottles and dropping him off at the bottom of climbs, and the next minute they're trying to do lead-outs. So the guys relish it, and they're happy to have something on every day. But as you said, it's up to me to kind of manage the energy loads and make sure that they're getting rest when they need to. And I think last year we didn't do too badly but we definitely want to go one better, either a spot on the podium or a stage win.
There's plenty of sprinters here to really challenge. It's not going to be an easy, straightforward sprint, particularly the first one.
No, and I think we always see that at the Tour de France. You know, that a lot of sprinters come in with big ambition, and the first one they're all ready to line up. So, yeah, you know, we know that Mark's had a rough couple of days, but he's definitely on a big project to get that win, that elusive win. And obviously Philipsen from last year, you know, he was pretty unbeatable last year, but we're hoping that Dylan stepped up and he's got that extra bit of speed that he was just missing in last year's Tour de France stages.
Thanks a lot, Matt. Best of luck.
Well, if anyone can draw the best out of Dylan Groenewegen, then it is the likes of Matt Hayman. And of course, brilliantly backed up Michael Matthews in the Jayco Alula team with Luca Mezgec, Christoph Juhl Jensen, Luke Durbridge as well. And just as we pass over the pole plane, continue to do so, it's going to take some while. That's where your Durham wheat comes from, which makes your pasta. No dish on display, or at least read out by John Harris Bass today. He's taking a break for a few days. He'll be back at the weekend, so you'll be pleased to know that. And then for the remainder of the tour, probably see him just wandering around some of the cloisters here. Église San Siso, Tour de France, stage 3. And it is from Piacenza to Torino, an absolutely beautiful part of the world. Almost humbling when you see some of these amazing settlements. Gorgeous. Well, today we will have plenty of time, possibly to talk to some of you on air as well. Let's see how quickly the breakaway does form today. It's our départ fictif, and the crowds have turned out in force. It's been extraordinarily well attended, actually. Well, Matt Winston is waiting to talk to Hannah Walker as well, doing the rounds. She's asking the best questions, I must say. Just very insightful. Fabio Jakobsen, of course, is the focus, backed up by John Degenkolb, who's very much turned into a bit of a train leader at the moment.
The longest stage of this year's Tour de France, 230 kilometres from Piacenza to Turin. It's the first opportunity for the sprinters. Matt Winston, you've got a sprinter within your team in Fabio Jakobsen. But when you take a look at the route today, how are the conditions out on the course?
Yeah, I think it's a long day. Obviously, like you say, 230 kilometres. So it's going to be a stage where the guys have to really switch on for that last 2 hours of racing. Easy to fall asleep and then not be really sharp in the final. So we have our last climb with 50 k's to go. Once we're over there, then we want to be sat really good as a team. And then it's a tricky run-in, but the last roundabout around 5.5 k's to go. And then obviously the two last left bends, we have to really be in position there.
There's lots of sprinters here in the Tour de France. It's the biggest stage. Everybody wants that stage victory. Tactics-wise, for all of the different teams, how do you approach today?
Yeah, for us, we have to bring Fabio into the best possible position to sprint. So for us, it's all about communication with each other through the day, making sure we stay together, especially the last four guys. It's really important that John, Niels and Bram are really around Fabio. And our goal is to come through those last two left corners with Bram and Fabio still together so that they can really bring him in a position. And our goal is just to make the sprint there. So we want to really be in that ball of sprinters in that final. It's going to be hectic, be really tricky. Yeah, it should be an exciting finish.
It's a fast run-in too. The final 8 kilometres, you've got that straight line, the two left-hand bends within the final kilometre. That's also tricky when it's fast like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a real fight for position into that corner. And also, I think there'll be a few GC teams thinking about they can take the yellow today because they're on the same time. So also you add in not only the sprint trains there, but also a few GC teams that maybe want to take the yellow jersey for a day or two. So I think it's going to be pretty hectic.
One for the fast men. The sprinters won their day, but Mark Cavendish is looking to break the record. Can today be stage win number 35?
I was just expecting Matthew Winston to start shaking his head there, saying, no, it's going to be us today. I love Matt Winston, actually. He very much reminds me of kind of a sergeant major. He issues his thoughts very, very directly. And he's not the sort of bloke that you'd want to mess around with. Lovely guy, I must say. But yes, as well with that hard edge, and that's precisely what you need out there. Fabio Jakobsen, can he deliver today? It would be a tall order, I think. He doesn't look like he's had the best of times, but the team certainly have. As you know, with Romain Bardet opening their account, you never know. and that's the beauty of the sport we love. Well, the Basilique San Francesco d'Assisi, St. Francis of Assisi. Yes, time to bend a knee. We're here in Plaisance and about to get ourselves underway. I'm not quite sure how much longer we have before we initially reach our départ réel. Here's Alberto Bettiol just bidding a welcome and a hello to the fans here in his tricolore. Didn't quite work out for him the opening couple of days. He had big ambitions to indeed take that jersey across the line while in Italy. Could have worked out for him, but I think team tactics and indeed the formation of some of the breakaways, which are extremely strong, kind of counted against him.
Christoph Rudolph, arguably the Tour de France starts here for Jasper Philipsen. Is he feeling any pressure to deliver on the first opportunity for the sprinters?
Not really, because we all know that it's a part of winning a mass sprint in a bunch sprint in the Tour or everywhere is always an outcome of a lot of different pieces of the puzzle, and it would be stupid, I guess, to put pressure on him, because there are so many things that we have not in our hands and he does not have in his hands, so we can only try and do our best and try to bring it together.
It's been a really hard start to the Tour de France this year. It's been hard, demanding, hard course. How have the lead-out riders for Jasper Philipsen recovered for that?
I think they were all in good shape when we came here, and they survived both stages rather well. I think we
so much, and the competition is so high, but arguably Jasper is one of the fastest in the world and in the race right now. Into the closing kilometres, how do you play that? Because it's a tricky running it's a straight running with the final 8 kilometres. Only 2 left-hand corners in the final kilometre.
Oh, in the end, every running is always tricky. Whether it's straight or wide or narrow, you always have to be on the right spot at the right moment. That's the only thing you have to do, and you have to be
Shit.
without losing.
I was AFK.
Too much
What up?
energy, let's say, and then there's only one good moment most of the time to speed up, and then you have to deliver your sprint at the right spot where he can launch, and that's all you can do, and you only can.
I was actually watching her stream.
It's the longest stage of the Tour.
All of a sudden I hear an echo. It's like, oh. Thanks for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. You're doing some more arrivals later. See if I can tune in and see how you guys do.
Thank you.
26 Celsius, humidity 65%. You can see it as well. Heavy clouds sort of hanging around and almost like acting like a quilt over us, and just I think possibly increasing that temperature later on. Let's wait and see. If it is 26 and it holds indeed at that, that'll be our coolest day so far, but it'll be white hot by the time we get to the end. Oh, the bells are ringing apparently.
Weird, I'm not getting any
Well, if you want the inside line about what's
option to use this as a webcam. I'm not sure. Why is this doing this?
Had a minor technical. Let's hear from Mark Renshaw, shall we, about the prospects.
Not like it really matters. I mean, you know, you can only have so many cameras, but like
in the Tour de France.
Mark Renshaw, 2 very hard days to start this Tour de France. How is Mark Cavendish feeling after those demanding days?
I'd say he's nervous. Yeah, he's a bit
strange.
nervous there on the
Maybe
bus.
I'll
All
just
the boys
restart.
are, look, the whole peloton, it's been hard for everyone. I think if we look over the last 2 days, Cav's got he's got through it okay. First day was a big day. He suffered with the heat, but like everybody. So he's nervous, but I'd say he's more excited because, we've been working towards this a long time. We've got guys who are really committed and confident in Cav, like me, like all the directors, like the whole team. So we're looking forward to today.
All right, we'll use this for a little bit.
It's the first opportunity for the sprinters in this year's Tour. Project 35 is very much on. How do you deliver Mark Cavendish to be able to succeed and be victorious as a team, also the background staff too?
Yeah, Look, I can't break down the finer details, but with Morkov, he has huge respect. He trusts him more than
Just for
anyone in
shits and
peloton.
giggles, we'll use this for a little bit.
Ballerini, he worked with at Quickstep many years.
But I think my
Faced
necklace
Bob
gets in the
Olivier
way,
last
so
year
it
for
jingles,
second
jingles on it.
a stage. So with this team, it's all we can give him. Hopefully, with my insight on the team meeting and in the car on the radio now, it'll be enough to give him what he needs. And then we just need things just to fall our way slightly in the final.
It's a fast run into the finish,
Is that
particularly with the final 8
the
kilometers.
USB port is not dead, is it?
Line. You've got
That
the
doesn't
two
make any
left-hand corners
sense.
within the final 1 kilometer. How many, sort of having guys there to protect?
I think there's something up with this USB
How
port.
do you manage that against the other big sprinter teams?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. There's a lot
I
of
don't
sprinters here,
know.
but there's not too many teams with a lot of depth in
I
the lead-up.
moved it.
So it's going to be managing the workload from 8 to 1 and timing that, surfing the wave to 1K at the right time. It's all positioning at 1 kilometre to go, because from there it's not going to change. We have such a wide road.
Strange.
We've got some guys, powerful guys we can rely on there, but the timing has to be perfect.
This has been a project that's been ongoing over the last couple of years, and now we're finally here at the next sprint stage. Is Mark
Still
Cavendish
nothing.
feeling the pressure? Is he feeling
It was
really
just
nervous, or is
working.
he kind of just taking it in a normal process?
No, look, he's been there 34 times before.
There's no way it's the USB port.
There's so many stages where he's been nervous.
Is it really?
For sure, that nervous will turn into excitement
Can't be.
and motivation.
There's just no way.
As the stage goes on, when you pin a number on and you see a finish line, it all changes.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Best of luck.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if that particular chapter of this amazing race has a page added to it? 3.3
How is it the
kilometres
USB
to go
port?
until we start today. They're all racked up at the back of the car.
No way.
I wonder the bookmakers close their books when we get the first pictures before the day
So
has
how-
even started. Victor Campenaerts, certainly one of those who could enjoy the day.
How would my
Enjoy it too.
whatchamacallit go bad?
It's time to join our commentators. For the start today, Rob Hatch and Sean Kelly.
Now I have no port for the
5,450 meters of
keyboard
climbing in 2
dongle.
days. It has been a bombastic, big Tour de France start so far. Buongiorno, everybody. For the final time from Italy for the whole day. Tomorrow we'll just have a bit of the day before we head
But
back
that
to
was
Paris.
recognized.
European champion in attendance. All of the champions of this tour ready to fight it out for something different today. The climbers, GC riders,
What is going on?
breakaway men have had their opportunities over the first 2 days. Now it should be the
Like, how does that?
Brian
Okay, whatever.
Coquard is ready to go. We've heard from
What up, everyone?
We'll hear
For
from more as the day
today,
goes
looks
on.
like we got a little zone 3.
Kilometers to go to our start in
Kind of bursts
Piacenza today.
beyond zone 4, but other
Piacenza
than that,
in Emilia-Romagna. We're ready
I
to
added a
head
new
away
camera for
briefly into
shits and
Lombardy.
gigs. Now you can really see my whole life. Whatever that's about. No. Damn, you had 47 viewers, and I was AFK. Damn. Sorry. Now why is this not working?
For the sprinters, not a French winner this time.
Well, now that works. Okay, so I don't have alerts on this. So browser alerts. I got chat somewhere around here. I don't know where, honestly. Wait, Follower goal. Emotes, chat, alerts. Okay, I'm kind of retarded. Alerts. Browser. Alright.
For Philipsen. Italians, well,
My right cam work now? Damn, we all hooked in.
Well, they're just some
Left
of our
cam.
experts. What about our own royalty, though? Buongiorno, Sean Kelly.
Buongiorno.
Good morning, Rob. Good morning, everybody out there. Yeah, it's like an interesting day.
Damn.
Is it going to be the sprinters? Who's going to control? You would expect the
All right,
sprint
well.
teams to control. UAE with Tadej Pogacar.
We got an extra
they
hour
want
of
to
sunlight
control,
today.
for a long day, 230 kilometers. This is a big
Isn't
one
that
here,
exciting?
so it's going to be a long, long one. And I feel some of the director of sports will be saying this morning, okay, careful, guys. There's a small possibility it might be a breakaway again. But, yeah, the sprinters, I don't think they're going to leave this opportunity slip away from them. And they will control. And control to start, I mean, not allow too many men to breakaway. Like we had 11 men yesterday. I would think a smaller breakaway, that's what we'll be trying to work and get, 3-4 guys up the road and then control from there on. But it's
Maybe
going to
I'll
be a
make
long day in the
a
saddle, and if you go out on a breakaway, yeah, no
water
harm in trying the
concoction
first
before we start.
number of kilometers, see how many gets away there, and then
I'm gonna change
revisit
my
and see
view
what
so
the
you
position
guys can
is,
see
and,
the
if
super
the
view.
sprinters teams are really wanting to control.
So why is this application audio not picking up everything else that's... It's so strange. Something going on.
It's the Tour de France.
So that one works.
Riding up, getting ready, and almost all
That one
set
works.
to go as we leave beautiful Piacenza, the far north
That one
corner of
works.
Emilia-Romagna. Head to Lombardy very briefly. We'll go through Alessandria.
That one does not work. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna delete it. Remove. And we're just gonna add it again and see. I still can't believe you have 47 viewers and that was fucking... Ay, ay, ay. Audio capture. Is it the first one or second? I'm gonna guess it's the second.
Sprint team's ready to control. You can see the changed grey jerseys of Alpecin de Koenig. A couple of those turquoise jerseys.
Oh, those are all firsts.
Kazakhstan. And Jeko Alula, they of course will be desperate for a sprint today to see what their Dutch champion can do.
That's weird.
I'm talking about Dylan.
Alright, we're gonna get this ride going. I'm gonna stop messing with all this crap.
And all used to this. They won't mind that.
Raise the volume on that a
today.
smidge.
Longest stage of the tour. I think Sean Kelly,
I'm still good, okay.
glad that the sun isn't
DSLR
beating
has
down on
its
them just
own.
yet like it was at the start 2 days ago.
Yes,
Alright,
well, I think that
we
would be
don't
very
really need
welcome
that.
today because they've had the real difficult 2 days of the Tour de France already. The conditions, the parcours, was always going to be difficult, but that heat was really difficult for a lot of
Man, you
riders.
can really
And a
see
lot
my
of riders
bald
haven't
head from this
experienced that
position.
sort of very warm conditions.
Alright, everything looks good.
This year yet. In training camps,
I have 2
cooler
application
conditions and altitude,
audios.
and it had an effect on a lot of riders. And that fatigue already there, I think, is going to be in the legs of some of the riders. Although we're only into the starting our 3rd stage, still the past 2 days have been.
I don't know what that's about. Well, today is being a little weird, but you know what? Now it puts my DSLR view off in like Narnia. Why am I off in Narnia?
Starting that climb a little behind from where the main man Tadej Pogacar, who attacked, was.
What?
Now we're seeing
It was over here.
we're a little delayed.
It's all right. It was lower, and all right. I think that's good.
And it looks as though we are set to go. Stage 3 of the Tour de France is underway. Leaving Piacenza, we wait, we watch. For now, nobody's interested. $230Ks today. An expected sprint. Nobody expected in the breakaway, Sean.
Well, that is your answer, Rob. You know, 230 kilometres. A lot of the riders are thinking about that, and you know, nobody daring to have a go here. But I think they will. You know, somebody will give it a little bit of a try, as I said some time ago.
Whatever. All right, we're
you know,
making this
go,
water.
See what the action is.
Gotta get this ride done. It's way too late already.
And try it for a while. It's easy to knock it off if you do 10 or 15 kilometres. 20 kilometres, and you get that, you know, maybe 2 minutes advantage, and you
47 viewers.
Sprinters are controlling already. Well, then it's going to be a no-goer, and easy to knock it off in that situation. But for the moment, everybody calm and nobody even having a go just to test it to see what the reaction will be.
You said you're playing at 4, right? I think she's Miss Serene said playing at 4. That means I'll still be on the bike.
There are plenty
Because I believe I'll get your notification.
From plenty of different teams. Everybody wanting to give their fast man a chance at the first opportunity, because not anybody knows at all where the others are, Sean.
No, it's a very interesting one today for the sprinters.
I can't believe it's already 3
well,
o'clock.
Looking back at, you know, the national championships,
Time change definitely made the day go by a little quicker than I was hoping. Being distracted by the whole goddamn world.
Really hectic, and when you also consider, you know, the past 2 days
I'm hooked in.
and you
This
look
works.
at one day Belgium champions, for example, or
Go to this, skip, and resume. We should be hooked in now. So we got 31 stars
these,
today.
you know, super sprinters in his wheel and not able to, you know, even just
It's a lot of segments.
to his bottom bracket, to his chain wheel. They're just happy to try and stay in the wheel. But it can change a lot.
Off to the grind. Where's my UI?
So it's going to be unknown for a lot of riders. How you digest that past 2 days, the heat, the suffering that a lot of the riders went through, and a lot of the sprinters really suffered, like Mark Cavendish we see, you know, he suffered a lot on day 1. All of that, those traces, you know, will be important today, how you're getting through, and yeah, it's going to be a really interesting one. But the sprinters, it seems that, you know, the word goes around as well between the teams. The sprinters teams are really going to control this, because they talk together. They say, okay, you know, a sprinter domestic from a team, he's going to be talking to another sprinter from a team who've got a sprinter. What do you guys? Oh yes, we want to control here. And if that gets around, then I think it dents the you know, the thought of going up the road for some of these teams that might be thinking about that.
On paper as well, you looked at this stage early on after the opening couple of days. First chance for the sprinters.
Why do I feel like there is
On
no...
paper, this was already looking possibly like the most controlled stage of the whole Tour de France. And a little bit of an interesting look on
So
the
we gotta
left-hand
do-
side of the peloton, just while you were giving me that last answer, Sean. And look who's in the green jersey today. Jonas Abrahamsen becomes the first Norwegian since Alexander Kristoff.
All right, so why is...
Jersey. He's the 3rd Norwegian ever. Thor Hushovd, of course, being the other, his current boss. He's also the first ever Norwegian to wear the polka dot jersey. He's in charge of 2 competitions today. Valentin Madouas is looking after the King of the Mountains jersey for him. But he was on the radio a little bit there. I wonder if he was asking, can I go for it again?
Stream's being weird today.
Just the one single point out the front, and then an intermediate sprint. But you wonder, after all of the energy that's been expended by Upson in the last couple of days, whether it's worth it at all to make sure.
None of the...
No, I don't think so.
None of the audios are working.
It's a long way to get
This
to
one
that,
is.
and, you know, the effort you've got to put
Psych.
in. And when you look at the situation in the green jersey classification, you know, they have quite
This
a
one
comfortable
is.
lead at
Psych.
the moment, and he's probably just going to, Abrahamsen is going to just hang around there, wait
Yeah,
for the
okay,
sprint,
so it
and
just
then
keeps
try
removing
and
itself.
Just, get a few points, for that classification.
I wonder
against
what's
the other faster
interfering
men.
with it.
I think that will be his effort for the day. And then in the final, of course,
One of
today,
my 70
achieving
goddamn
position of
fucking
fast
devices
men
right now that I
to
got
get a
hooked into
stage
this
victory. I
shit.
think that will be the tactic of Uno X mobility today here. And yeah, there's a lot of sprinters as we.
I'm getting no messages like I wanted in any chat right now.
In that point standing.
Interesting.
Now I have two application audios on this one. Well, I'm just gonna leave it on this one for a while.
Told to be involved as we're hearing the suggestion there as well? Well, I think, the DS is just keeping this motivation there because when you start like this, you can say, okay, this is going to be a long day, we're going to be here for X number of hours before the racing starts. And you can start falling asleep a bit, and that's what the breakers have to do. Keep the guys in the front for the moment, see what's happening, and, for the next number of kilometers, just be careful. If the riders push back a long way to the peloton and then somebody decides
Yeah, I think we're alright now, for the most part. It's really hard to tell. So where are we, like 400 we gotta be in? 478.
Perhaps they're so confident after the stage win yesterday, they're bringing Arnaud Denal back to the Tour de France for the first time in a few years.
That's fun. Yeah, that's fun.
It was an interesting one. Sometimes, guys, they don't have a great part of the season leading up to the Tour de France, and then they come in and they start getting the good legs, and that's what it's about for the sprinter. He's feeling good, and then he gets in the mix and he can get up there for stage, the top maybe podium places or win the stage. Then it changes, their head totally. Sam Bennett is another example, for example. When he knows and sees that he's going well and can see the really fast men, then he gets that head on him, and he is that confident. He's another one who can do it. But the fast men we're talking about who have done the results already this season in good company, they're the ones you would be thinking today. But it can all change in the matter of company. As we go down.
Alright, not bad.
Jonathan Howard's back. I'm afraid you have to take a leave of absence, as you well know. Nowadays he's a geography teacher, but with the early tour start this year, we still have to teach football. So we'll have Jonathan back at the weekend.
And I can't believe we get an extra hour of light today. Damn. I tell you, that changes the day right there.
Because we've got some action, and Jonas Hartransen is going to go up the road. They waited, they watched, he was asking on the radio. There's a smile as he's led up the road, and Hartransen is going for all 3 points. There's not many on offer today. Three points in terms of the pair effort. Today, Atwell in set up there. It is Sean Sedman. I talk about 3 points, I mean that he doesn't have to fight the rest of the breakaway for them. What he will have to do is, of course, drive the kilometres out the front.
As well as energy expender could be the main
So weird.
today as Pogacar's gone full yellow.
I wonder if I closed it and restarted it would be better.
I'm not sure he was that enthusiastic about
But having these hotkeys now, wow.
I
I have to do my tire on my bike. I might just do it on stream because it's flat. But I don't have super long stems, so I'm hoping I don't have any problems.
Just before they were joined by Remco Evenepoel and Carapaz, they look to be working very well together, and I was expecting a bit of a sprint between the two of them, but Remco came back just in the final meters there, and then was Carapaz was up the stage, but it looked like that Pogacar was trying to slow up. He was thinking, he was, making the calculation, as I say, what do I do here, how do I get out of it, but it wasn't the one where he was able to do it, and he started thinking about it too late, and of course, with being go there, you don't want to give any second away, so for that reason as well, there was that hesitation, and of course, with the bacon from the grade 1, he went into the yellow jersey and leader ticket. It's a one where I think if he had choice, he preferred not to. It looked like that yesterday, but that's racing, and when it comes down to the very end, there's no really choice. You can't do it then at the very final moment. So it's going to be a day where we can see now it's going to be an easy one for UAE. But again, the days to come, I think probably that's all the press conference afterwards, all of that stuff. He probably wants to maybe not be involved with that, because we always talk about that in the beginning.
Should have known.
You get to the hotel much later than the rest of the riders from your team because of all of that duty you have to do. So all of that as well, not alone, the work the team might have to do a bit more in the days to come.
Oh, the man in the mask. Snazzy sunnies, isn't it?
I can't believe my stomach's almost becoming flat. It's going to take some more time, and I'm not buying any more snacks for a long time. So this is good heart rate right here for zone 2 fat burning right here.
Okay, Darren, looking good. Smiling away and talking into the radio. He's helped Abrahamson to the front. In the meantime, for Pogacar, it's a conversation with the player. 22nd yellow jersey for Tadej Pogacar. First since July 2022. And he lost it to Jonas Vingegaard on the Gono. Could change today, though, even if it's a sprint, Sean. 4 riders are on the top. And of course, with the cumulative places in the finishing added up, very briefly going to say happy birthday to this American Eagle. 25 years old today, Matteo Jorgensen. Very happy birthday to the winner of that is. Conversation there with his fellow new North American GC contender. It's GCG. Derek G, that is. On the podium together, those two in the Dauphiné. Jorgensen second to Roglic, G in third. But I was talking about the cumulative places added up. Over the first couple of stages, 18 is the sum of the 2 finishing places for Tadej Pogacar. 20 for Remco Evenepoel. So if Evenepoel finishes more than 2 places higher than Pogacar today, and everybody finishes on the same time, he in fact would take the yellow jersey. Looking further down, Jonas Vingegaard, his 2 places added up to 29. He would have to finish a good 10 places higher. No, my maths already failing me on day 3, Sean. 11 to 12 places higher than Tadej Pogacar. And for Richard Carapaz, the 4th rider who's up there, you think maybe would be the one the most eager to take the yellow jersey here. Certainly what it means to his team, and Carapaz told us that he wasn't coming in focusing on GC this year, given his crash in Swiss. Hopefully it'll change to Enric Mas. It will be a good 14, 15 places that Carapaz would have to finish higher than Tadej Pogacar and the rest. So all eyes on the sprint, and I think it might be one of those occasions today, if we do have a big sprint, Sean, where we'll have to wait for a couple of minutes till the complete results come in to see exactly who takes the yellow jersey today.
Yes, well, that will be definitely the case, and So it's a difficult one with the run-in today. As you say, you know, the places of the top riders in the overall standings, it's just placings are separating because they're all on the same time. But when you have a run-in like this, it will be hectic here today. So to see where everybody else is, it's a very difficult one if you want to get rid of the Atlantic.
I heard a chime.
Welcome back, everybody, to beautiful Italy. Stage 3 today, Piacenza to Torino.
Where the hell did that chime come from, huh? Huh? Oh.
Like this before, but Plaisance is for Piacenza. Pavia becomes Padi. Alessandria becomes Alexandria.
Uh-oh.
And Torino, Turin becomes Turin. Nothing changes down here in these courtyard tracks.
But either way, if it's a follow, thanks for following. If not, I'll figure it out. Oh, I see a chat. Oh, it's annoying how it does this. Oh, Fozzie Bear. What up, brother?
Well, it's an amazing start, and you know, that breakaway, when you look back and when he struck out, it looked like
Thanks for following.
a very difficult one for
And welcome.
yeah, they did just a really great ride in the end with Stephanie teammate and Chris.
How are you today?
The teams that were right behind us, they were surprised that they were so strong in the final flying signals at that stage and held off very well. And you know, what a clean start for the team. For Romain Bardet as well, he's announced his final Tour de France. And just to get the yellow jersey for one day for a rider, you know, it's something that they dream about. The moment you start into cycling, you start thinking, well, maybe I could become professional and maybe I can ride the Tour de France one day. When you get to that, when you hit the Tour de France, you always, you know, dream a bit about it. And, you know, even the riders was really competitive up there fighting for the GC and in the top race at the end of the race.
I'm going to push the car a little bit. Try to get into that orange.
Combination time, calm time for the first time so far in this tour. It's a minute and 20 that has been obtained with that much effort for Abrahamsen and Kusa. So much so that they were waving along the fans a moment ago. This is what the tour looks like. Giro della Francia still just coming up. Tomorrow's stage starts in Italy and finishes in France. The tour will come home. It's over the Alps already. You chance to enjoy it while you can, because tomorrow's a short stage in terms of distance as well. And the tour will go higher than
there we go.
this stage of the race. 220 kilometers remaining. Abrahamsen, he's been in the points classification, but leading two different classifications. And Dan McLeod, he's having a chat with Stevie Williams. Look at the time gaps already after two stages. I'm sure that I've seen bigger time gaps. Now then, not looking at it, of course, but the fact that they're stopping, they feel they can do that as well. I think I've seen bigger time gaps in G-Day than maybe after 10 days in first two. Just while there is, waiting for the road to the peloton here. I was wondering how long they were going to continue to push on out front. And you see 120 of their benches.
All right. Oh.
quite a number of days into this one because of
Oh, that's good, Fozzie Bear.
conditions. You know, that real heat in the beginning and the difficulty
Give me
we
a.
talked about for many months since the
Ooh.
was announced back in September last year, October last year. You know, the first 2 days are going to be brutal and the conditions as well as that.
Good little effort.
So they got the photograph for the Norwegian press tomorrow. It looks as though the mission is being called off. We're setting up and enjoying themselves.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Try to get this heart rate down.
They were being told that, okay guys, this is the situation back in the peloton, there's no reaction, I've never seen them trying to get into a breakaway at all. How far the guys that they want to pick up for the green jersey certification, they're a long, long way down the road. And for that reason, I think
I'm sweating in my little duty.
or maybe I just say Robert was
Alright, so we got tempo. Try to get this down to the 20s.
Good morning, everyone. We are now at the race, the long straight road ahead, and we're doing X38. That's on the walk speed because we only did 30 minutes an hour so far. I believe that's it for the day. 2 riders out there. Nobody wants to work hard. Nobody wants a big battle for hours and hours. Because the last
Not bad. It's dropping pretty good, actually.
incredibly hard. You can almost feel the size of the entire peloton.
Considering I've had no water today for the most part. Oh. Alright, what do we got here? 260?
On the other side of that, where the people, Charlie Begelios and the car, we both nodded their head and go, yes, we calculated, and yes, that might be one of our plans. So, maybe the yellow jersey seems a shoulder, but they all at the same time. And back to the commentator.
Woo!
Sanchez, they're recording that just before after the breakaway runners had been caught. But the rest of it, certainly.
Alright, we gotta be like 180. Okay, 180. I do feel like my FTP is definitely getting low. It's not bad though. I think we're in a good spot.
That's the reason for Pogacar is in the game. Not just both Carapaz and we also said Pogacar tried to engineer a gap yesterday. It did not happen on the finish. The 3-second rule wasn't in place there. And here we just heard
My power is really starting to kind of increase. Kind of.
15 places above Tadej Pogacar now. As well as Evenepoel and the team behind him as well. Not easy to engineer that in a bunch sprint, is it? Well, it's not easy for Richard Carapaz to do it. If the other one wants to, you know, be up there and notably the Tadej Pogacar, he wants to hold on to the jersey.
Now hopefully the mic is working well for the most part. 215.
Tomorrow is a day where if you offload the jersey today, tomorrow will it's going to be a stage where it's going to be for the three favourites to win this tier outright, and that is, of course, Taddy Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard. And I think, you know, they know that within UAE that are going to have to control quite a bit tomorrow. So to offload today, not going to change a lot because of the stage tomorrow with that very difficult, you know, final, difficult or able really in the end with a big mountainous stage. So I feel that Pogacar will stay up there and stay close to the front and hold on to the jersey as we finish this tomorrow. Because obviously we believe mountain one.
We're just 15 kilometers into the longest stage.
Is this guy trying to pass me?
230 points today. First day in the bunch with Marcel Jorgens, turning 25.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Boy, boy, boy. Alright. Try to push into the threes. I'm gonna up my resistance. Try to spin it.
And what's to come in this tour, you know, today is going to be a long one, tomorrow another difficult day, and there will be time for us to warm up, and you know, the pace will start building as we get close to the finishing side of the final 40, 50 kilometers, hopefully, maybe a bit before that. But sometimes it can go on, and there's nothing happening at 20 kilometers out, and this is like as Tour of France we see, you know, 20, 25 years ago, on those transition days, this is what you see on many stages.
Well, that was fun. Probably not gonna do that again. Oh, look at that guy, huh? Alright, we gotta get this heart rate down. If that's possible. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, brother. Sometimes I get a little quiet when I'm focused doing this shit. Probably up my resistance a little. Trying to get this damn heart rate down to the 50s, but that was a pretty decent effort, all things considering. Yeah, this heart rate ain't doing shit.
take off with a bike change? Yes, you'll have wonderful stories in the last few years. And let's come out of the
Yeah, hopefully this mic's doing all right. Hopefully it sounds all right. Could use this one, but I'm using this one. Probably should take it off now that I'm sweating. Oh no, little buddy. My little buddy. Yeah, I'm just sweating way too much. Definitely sweating.
Images from inside the race on day 2. Those crowds yesterday, Sean, you and I always marvel at the Tudor. But how good did that look, decked out in yellow on San Luca yesterday? And for the first time there, we could see it from the rider's eye view. Well, it was magnificent final day. Yes, look at San Luca time, we could see with the drone shots and the overtake, which it was amazing. The riders, it must really put the hair standing on the back of your neck when you're going up there, and especially when you're out in front, more so fighting for a stage or fighting for the GC standing. So certainly the guys in the breakaway, must really give them that push. But again, you can't dig so deep, and when you're starting to run out of energy at the end, it's all about power on that sort of line, because the gradient, does up at double digits, and the best riders were in the end, although we did see when the 3 riders went away, it was on the flatter half, and then they got a big advantage, 40 seconds close going into the final time of the day, and as we commentated on it, it was always going to be between the 3 guys we had going on to San Luca for the final time to attack it. But yeah, the 2, and of course we know, there'll be many more days when we get on those deep climbs, the people on the side of the road. It's amazing. Giro is one, but I think from numbers, the Tour of France probably tops them all of the big 3 races.
I can see a few guys in the front, which is good. So we didn't really spend much time speaking about it in the past, so we want to make sure we just keep the 2 or 3 riders jumping away. Obviously, big teams, we don't have any there, but we don't take too much role, we just monitor who's jumping and make sure there's not too many.
The sound of Mark Renshaw's voice there right at the start. Interesting, he said they didn't talk about it too much in the cross, so I guess, Sean, that meant that they were concentrating on how they would approach the finale, given the fact that relying on other teams to do any sort of monitoring. Yes, well, I think they were probably really focused on the sprint in the final, and exactly, how they were going to do the lead out, all of that. And clearly, at that stage, I think they were thinking and expecting the sprint teams of probably be one of the teams maybe not putting a man in there. I think they will just hold off and try and keep everybody himself on this man and not have a ditch. But yeah, to stay in jump, it's not going to happen.
Definitely a little workout today.
Situation like this, I don't think there's only two guys motivated to jump away today.
Well, just continuing on that, Mark Renshaw, well, he's chappy today, isn't he? We've got him on camera and audibly a couple of times there, and yet not too many riders motivated to jump away. Well, maybe the understatement took the day.
Well, I think the first one maybe from a little bit earlier on, and the most recent one probably as we, the last few kilometres, we can see now the way, McLean is walking out here on the front of the peloton. The sprinters team that just started to come out of main here, and that is definitely going to stop anybody with thoughts, and I don't think there was many there with thoughts at the beginning. In the first number of kilometres, from the moment we got the flag for the open racing, there would have been a little bit of watching and looking and see who is going to go from the teams. And we don't have anybody in the final list.
Motherfucker just zipped right by me.
Probably around there, wait and see. But that drained out very quickly from winds of the dice because nobody is really interested at all.
Look at him go. He's out. He's like, peace. Oh, that's not him, is it?
Let's see what happens. Let's see. First opportunity for the sprinters. First opportunity in the tour. You're going to try things out. How are you feeling in the big test?
I'm okay, thank you. I'm a bit tired, but everyone is the same. The combination of.
I don't think that's him.
Let alone like a long transfer. We had only been in kilometers on the bus this morning, we're up to 6:30. That type of stuff kind of takes it out of you. And I'm not used to it at the beginning of the Tour de France for sure. But everybody's in the same boat. So hopefully it's still kind of left play field coming in.
I mean, you described the other day about modern sprinting being very muscular. It's all about strength. You do need a strong team to get in the right position today. But you've handpicked the squad that's right for you, with riders that you trust. That must give you a lot of confidence going into a finish like this.
Absolutely. We talked through the final, we talked through all the finals, we've seen it, and we know what we have to do. But the nature of cycling, which is Tour de France, it's not like football where it's one team versus another team. It's one team versus 8 others, and there's 8 others against someone else. It's quite mad. It's what makes it beautiful, but you have to have a bit of luck to have it.
Just describe this, the last couple of corners for us, and what you've seen this morning on the team bus.
We've got a big, long straight, isn't it? Nice long straight, big, wide, big one. Then we have a 90-degree left, and then another one that's kind of, you don't really know if you have to break round it or not. I think if you're in the first few, you should get round it all right. And it's a 700-metre run to the line. Kings for 500. So it's not.
Well, that's always fun.
Straight, you can really look what's going on. You don't have to deal with the stress of somebody coming up in your corner, but 700 metres is still good. It's good to get a lead out one goal. And have the big guy and Michael Morkov, and obviously Case Ball in the corners before that.
Just describe the importance of Morkov. Just his composure, obviously the speed, but just that composure, that trust that you have.
He's the best in the world. He has been for a long time. We all know that. So many sprinters have done so much of him, especially in the Tour de France. But it's off the bike as well. Like, I've roomed with most of them the same age. We've been racing together for 25 years. And then I'm kind of like a ball of energy bouncing around the bedroom. You know, whether it's happy or down. And he kind of keeps me wasting energy there off the bike. But I'm actually important on the bike, especially in 3 weeks now. Round it.
Best of luck today, mate.
Thanks very much.
Nice to have an extended chat there with Mark Cavendish, and that was our very own brilliant Mr. Matt Stevens asking the questions.
Well,
this is Sylvain Delay at the front.
Yeah, sorry, Rob, I wouldn't think Murkov would have a problem with Cavendish the last 2 days in the room, because surely he was tired enough and not jumping around as he talked about after those, day one. He had a horrible day. Yesterday, another difficult day. I would expect to be calm enough when he gets back to the room and just lie back in the bed and get as much recovery as possible.
Robbie joins us. Sean and Robbie, after those opening couple of days for Mark Cavendish, do we expect him to be full enough in the tank, energy-wise, to have recovered well enough to be in there today?
I'll never say no when it comes to Mark Cavendish. Because when you write him off, say, oh no, he won't be good enough, he'll be too tired, this or that. They're the days he pops up and wins. I've seen Mark on so many occasions be on his hands and knees one day, figuratively speaking, to get himself to the finish line in time, and then pop up the next day and win the stage. For a lot of people, they would have looked at the last 2 days, the way he was suffering on day one, vomiting as well, really struggling more so than anybody else in the peloton. And a lot of people would think to themselves, well, that's not looking good for stage 3. There's no way he'll be recovered. But Mark is Mark, and I know from personal experience, you can have a horror day, and for whatever reason, you just can't explain it. The next day you can be completely fine, or you can have a couple of rotten days. And there's something about sprinters too, that it's not your day on those tough ones. They seem to get even tougher maybe because of that. But when it is a day, when it is a chance for a bunch sprint, you lift. There's something goes on in your head that filters through to the rest of your body, and it's just ready.
Sean, how's he going to be looking?
Well, it's going to be a difficult one for Mark Cavendish. I think when you look at the way he's had to suffer the past 2 stages of this race, let's not forget, as you get older as well, recovery, that is a bit more difficult. You do not recover, as well. Compared to when you're 25, 26 years of age, your recovery is, really good at that age. But, the riders, it's amazing, as Robbie said, you can get, an awful kicky one day, and you come in and the body is in such a shape, you say, oh my God, I'm going to get to the bike tomorrow. But, you get back to the hotel, you get massage, and it is just amazing the way the body can come around over a number of hours. And now, of course, with all the recovery methods they have, all the recovery drinks, that, helps more again than certainly in my time. So you can never count Mark Cavendish out, but as we've heard from Mark himself there, it all depends on the running as well. You need a bit of luck, the team needs to get a little bit of breaks that you need to be able to get Mark in the right position at the right time. If you can deliver Cavendish in the good place onto a really fast man at the right time, well then, you can do those things, and that is something they're hoping for, that it will just go well for them, because in the team, I know they have Murkov, who's a brilliant man just to do that final one, but he has to be taken there also, and that's where you need, the powerful men, and maybe in Astana, they need a little bit more manpower to be able to do that, compared to the other team, compared to Philipsen, for example. But yeah, sometimes the things can fall the right way for you, and if it does, well then, Cavendish is always in if he gets into the position at the right time, and he can take up his sprint at the time he wants to do.
Yeah, well, talking about firepower, Sean, I looked through the team list of Astana, Kazakhstan, and we talked about Mikhail Murku and his sense of timing, his calmness. You can sit on his wheel and just basically ride it blind. You just got to follow him, and he will put you in the right position. But as you said, getting him brought into the right position, so he's at full power. They've got great guys to do that, and they've been.
Do I feel as fresh as the first set? No.
Along with Case Ball and Davide Ballardini.
Do feel okay though.
Those two guys can finish top 6, 7 in bunch sprints in their own right. They're the type of guys with the firepower you need, and the broad shoulders, the wide elbows, and the daring and the attitude that it takes to get them to the front. So Mark Cavendish has the ingredients, and yeah, a day will come when he'll at least go very, very close 2 kilometres to go. Bobby McEwen, first thing you said to me this morning was keep your eye on the weather. I'm doing that, but out of my own window. In the Mediterranean today, it is the stormiest July day that I think I have ever seen in history. The shutters are banging shut. The trees are being blown off the side. The Tour de France is taking place just a few hundred kilometres not far from here, very close to the Mediterranean, in a region where there have been flash floods in the last 24 hours. Please tell me that that weather isn't going to fall on the riders today.
Well, Rob, there is a chance. At the moment, it's a 50-50 at around 2 p.m. There's some storms. We'll look at the radar at the moment. There is quite a lot of rain activity in the mountains just beyond Turin. Also around that southern region around Cuneo, some isolated storms. So the chances are around 2 to 3 p.m., a moderate chance of storms hitting. The good news is after that, it says that the local time around the finish between 4 and 5 o'clock should be fine again and the sun should poke through. It just depends where and when exactly those storm hits. If they're lucky, they will just ride in between them and not be affected. But if it does hammer down and then the finish area does become wet, it just throws another element into the mix to complicate things and increase the danger element.
My volume turned up to the max in the ears, and I'm scared just listening to the thunder through it. Let's hope that it goes nowhere near the Tour, the storm that we're passing through right now. Certainly with a sprint in prospect as well. Thankfully, we're still getting beautiful views here. It's one long line with Sylvain Villiegas second the pace. Strange old situation at the Tour de France with no breakaway up the road so far.
Yes, it's one of those days, nobody wants to go in the break. They know it's the sprinters' day, they're in a chase. This could be a big old waste of energy just going out there. So it's a bit like gone are the days of just going out there for publicity, in inverted commas.
The rest of this ride is going to be fun.
Little to absolutely no reward. That's why we saw those riders early go off up the road and then pretty quickly be told, just hold your fire, just pull over, wait. This is not the day for it. They still have to ride in the peloton. You end up getting the same guys, maybe less intense, but they're still riding on the front to set the pace because everybody just wants to get there.
Must be a nice way anyway for the drivers to catch up with their mates. They've not had the opportunity that they probably usually would get on the first 2 days of the tour.
You'd rather a 6-hour stage than a 7-hour stage, though.
With that as well. Stage 3 of the Tour de France is the longest, 230 kilometres. Riders leaving Piacenza in Emilia-Romagna, Italy. Yes, this Italian grande partenza of the Giro della Francia is coming to a close. The third and final entire stage in Italy today. Tomorrow we'll begin in Italy and head over the Alps into France. Today we've just moved into Lombardy now, and we're heading to Piemonte later in the day. You'll think of Emilia-Romagna, you'll think of Lombardy, you might think of the culinary delights that Jonathan Harris Pass would normally be telling you about. Thankfully, with him away today, he's been a good lad, hasn't he? He's still been cooking, despite the fact he's still having to go and teach geography each and every day, and he has sent me the recipe each and every day as well. So
I thought you were going to say in his absence, Sean is going to run us through his latest recipe.
Well, he can do if he wants. He's got one. Well, I could do Irish stew with me if you want to just shag everything into the pot and leave it cook away for a couple of hours.
See, I knew there was just a bit of gold waiting to be said.
And that's kind of beef Irish stew. Simple. That easy, is it? I didn't know you were a big cook.
Throw in anything that's not nailed down.
There's some gastronomic specialists over in the Emerald Isle, isn't it? Rather naughty. Probably rather fed up with it. Well, no, it's more elaborate than that. Let's have a full explanation.
That's what I make it from.
Proper homemade stuff.
I've never heard Jonathan Harris Pass, so you just shag it all into the pot. I think maybe he needs to work on his
And maybe naturally, I don't think Jonathan would be using that word. I don't think anybody who is from Sean's part of the world would be using that word in that context anyway. Let's move swiftly on. We've only been viral once this particular season, haven't we? And yes, well, Jonathan, you sent me a recipe. Even though those Sicilian culinary fans are probably going to get a bit angry with us now. It's in the cabbage, march on the rest, but I promise you it's not going anywhere. Jonathan has been cooking arancini. You can see and read the full recipe, by the way, on his Instagram, which is John OHP Foodie Cyclist. I also put it on my own, at Rob Hatch Sport as well, each and every day. And here is the recipe. This is me now struggling with technology, so I've got to get it up in front of me whilst I try and talk you through it. This is what a pro is. He clears it off naturally over there, doesn't he? Well, here we go. You can see the pictures he's put out as well. Arancini, you need butter, olive oil, a shallot apparently, some garlic clove, risotto rice, proper rice, and John being John, you'd never guess what, he's put a bit of Prosecco in it, hasn't he? There always has to be a good tickle involved. Chicken stock as well, a large pinch of saffron, a couple of balls of mozzarella, breadcrumbs, a whisked egg, salt, pepper, 2 handfuls of parmesan, now he's speaking my language, and some vegetable over frying. Apparently you heat the butter in a large skillet, add it with the shallot and the garlic, fry until translucent. This is an objective word, isn't it? And then add some oil. As soon as the oil's hot, tip the risotto rice over and cover in the buttery garlic melange. You certainly can tell I'm not winning this. Pour over the Prosecco, he said. Simmer until the liquid is half reduced, and I'm laughing because producer Doug's trying to distract me by asking if he's going to put Lambrusco in it. That's one maybe for Carlton later on. And then you start adding the stock. A ladle full at a time, he says. I'm sure I've got a ladle full, but there you go. Stirring continuously until the rice has been cooked through. Throw in a handful of parmesan, and you can read how to finish it on that Instagram at Rob Hatch Sport. Thankfully, here's Tadej Pogačar to save us.
Tadej, congratulations on being back in the yellow jersey after a long absence. But describe to me how you felt when you saw Jonas on your world after your attacks yesterday.
Yeah, I was not surprised, I would say, but I was actually happy with my legs. So I was really happy that I make a gap to others. But okay, yeah, it would be better to make a gap to Jonas also. But yeah, he's definitely strong and in the best way possible. So yeah, let me see today and see tomorrow how we do the next.
What did you say to each other on the road? Because there were lots of exchange this week.
You know, when you're on the road and you go for gas, sometimes you don't see each other, but I wanted him to contribute as much as possible as he can, so we take the time on the others. But yeah, he wanted to work after the downhill, after the final finish of anything dangerous, which makes sense, I think. Great situation.
And finally, behind the podium, you had a word with Renko. Did you plan to take the jersey? Because we heard you say something to him. Tell me what you said.
Oh, I know, I don't remember what I said to him, but yeah, you know, you don't say no to yellow. And I'm super happy to be back in yellow.
Congratulations. Thank you.
In yellow, a 22nd yellow jersey for Tadej Pogačar. The climbing record on San Luca went to Vingegaard there. It was interesting to see exactly his thoughts there of having him on his wheel. Sean, I think it was great news for neutrals at the Tour de France, wasn't it? That Vingegaard was there, turning up and ready for action, going toe-to-toe.
Certainly was that Vingegaard was very alert. I'm sure that he was up to it, and if he gets out from Tadej Pogačar, he covered it very well and very quickly. And I think it just gives us a lot of hope for being back in this tour, because coming into it, you'd be wondering with Vingegaard, coming back after being out of competition for quite a long time after his injuries in the past country. Great to see. Although yesterday, the short climb, that you can do, and if you've done the work, the training, the intensity.
Recovering.
Do that, and those riders, of course,
I ain't recovering.
super athletes, so you would expect that. But again, there was always that little bit of doubt with Meaning Go. The longer grind as we get into this race, that's going to be an interesting one. The fatigue as well, when you haven't been racing for a long time, maybe not training as much as you would like to be, all of that. We'll be seeing later in this race, but certainly great to see the two big favourites were, able to, match each other yesterday.
And there is Mywhoosh, Miss Melissa Blackpink, celebrating the third Jordan Sisters.
He gave me a star. Really?
It's a long old day today, and I was just hearing, Mark Cavendish hinted at this, didn't he, in his interview about getting up early, but producer Pete, who's on the ground, said that it was a 6 a.m. start for most teams because they had to stay in Bologna yesterday and then drive to the start. And I guess that's the issue, Robbie, of such a big race as the Tour. You need more hotels, you need a bigger area, and you want it to be fair for everybody, as fair as it can be as well. So everybody roughly stays in an area. Well, the nearest big city was, of course, Bologna, and it was not next door to Piacenza, despite the fact that it's in the same region. It makes a hard race even harder with transfers like that. Even though it's early in the race and everybody's not dead tired yet, that is certainly a contributing factor. You've got to get up and out of bed at 6 a.m. just to get down there, just get it done and get on the bus and a long transfer. Exactly what you don't want. I used to hate those sort of days. I'm not a morning person. But the evening might be quite long as well today, because if it's a longer stage, they're not riding a silly pace at the moment. It's the longest stage of the Tour. Certainly if you've got to go to the podium, then you get late to massage. That's another transfer this evening, perhaps not as big in Turin, but with a big mountain stage coming tomorrow. It's a long old day because you're not finishing early on. So my colleagues on the breakaway laughed at me saying this yesterday, that tomorrow is a short stage. Yes, it's a mountain stage, but it's only 139 kilometres. And although they go over Sestriere, that tomorrow is only a Cat 2 climb. It's a very gradual ride up to Sestriere, which makes it a Cat 2. The first 50k dragging uphill, but small sort of valley roads taking them there.
Just disconnected everything.
But it's the only 4-category climb of the day. It's a one major mountain stage. And I'm talking from the point of view of the good climbers, GC guys. They'll be looking at it and go, this is a short stage with one hard climb. That's probably part of the reason they've made it like that tomorrow, is because of how today is. Knowing there's going to be a very early start, long transfer, extremely long stage of 230, the longest stage of this Tour. Then another transfer after, getting a little bit of leeway. At least they can sleep in tomorrow, and that's why maybe tomorrow's stage is just 140 kilometres. It'll still be probably just under 5 hours. But it's a short run in terms of Tour de France and professional riders at this level.
Oh, Robbie, come on. It's 50 minutes up at the start.
Yeah, sure.
Something we're not like in our day.
I once did a stage in the Tour that was 90k uphill from the start. From Draguignan to Briançon.
Did you get dropped?
Not in the first bit, no. No, I made it through the first 90.
Well, it's an interesting day tomorrow, of course, shorter stage. But again, if they go to battle of the Galibier, the Lottery, it's a long one as well in the end. And for some of the riders, it's not going to be a complicated one. The GC men, a long climb like that, if they really start putting on the pressure of the bigger teams, it could be a day where we will see a lot of guys losing time in the GC here. And
outside on the descent. It's got some tricky corners at the top, a lot of hairpins, and they're really quite slippery. And after that, it is 100 km/h plus descent. It is frightening. It rolled down it last time, didn't it? Well, never has the Tour climbed so high so early. That comes tomorrow. 3,655 metres of climbing, up to 2,642 tomorrow.
Oh, come on, I missed 1 star. What up, y'all? You're still here, Fozzie? How are you, man? Whew. Thanks for following. Sorry, I was going to go into it a little bit, but try not to exert too much of my talking. Thanks for following, homie. Good ride today. Good power, good heart rate. Sweating a shit ton. But good. I don't know if Miss Lady Shireen is going to be streaming again. I know she said she's going to do some Marvel, but she said 4. I haven't got a notification, so I'm going to assume that she is not streaming. But yeah, good ride today. Good power. Body's not really overheating like I was like a week or 2 ago. So it seems like the shirt is really adding a little bit of heat compression. Keeping my my midsection warm. So with no fan, it's really putting pressure on my body to kind of cool itself without being able to breathe through the shirt when it gets all sweaty. But almost ready for a season of nothing really. A few local rides, events, and just personal rides for myself. I'm gonna see if maybe I can stream them live, but that may be a little difficult. I'm gonna assume, Fozzie, that you yourself ride bikes. Yeah, I definitely think my FTP is set a little low now, but that's okay. I started 80 rides ago at 240, and I could barely hold any of that when I first started, so made really decent progress. Oh. And it's supposed to be nice for the next few days, so I might do a ride outdoors. In which case, I might try to stream. Maybe have the GoPro hooked up to the bike somewhere.
Bien sûr, il est interdit de dormir derrière. Ça, c'est impératif, les gars, par rapport à l'objectif que l'on a. Et je pense que d'être à la première moitié
Definitely need some water. My heart rate is like fuck you right now.
You must have heard that many times from a sports director. Yes, many times, and of course in my day we didn't have the radio, but there were sometimes on the stage where you wouldn't sit very much of the way of the car. Team car would actually be able to get up to you because they would ask permission from the commissars and really come even ahead of the race director's car. That was allowed back in the time on occasions, and often I held that normally up past 4 don't sleep too much there, meaning at the back of the peloton, and that's what we're hearing from some of the teams there. I'm just trying to keep them.
Almost looks like a 200 average.
When you get in here, the peloton riding along like this, you get talking to riders and you relax a bit too much, and that's where you can have problems where you can touch a wheel so easy. Leave yourself sleep back all the way to the very
Excellent ride. Awesome. Getting little bits is live. I wonder. I'll do a raid to Kitten. Let me see if he's still on. Looks like he's playing some sort of marbles. Alright, let's do a raid. I've never done a raid before, so I'm going to do it to Kitten. But it's on Twitch, so I don't think anybody's really even on Twitch right now, so. But I think he's on, I think he's on Kick too, right? Or no? Is it slash raid? No, so it's not raid. What is it? It's called host? Host someone's channel. Okay.
You can see actually how long the peloton is. We still ride a little bit, even though there's no breakaway. But all the riders know eventually we need to.
I think that'll work. I'm not sure. Because I gotta get some food in me. Or update. I don't care about updates. Following. Team practice. Let's see. Lady Shireen is on or Kitten? Who should I host? I'll do Kitten because, well, actually, Lady Shireen just hosted me, so maybe I should host her, huh? I'm gonna do Kitten because he gifted me a sub, so. I can't fucking type. My hands are like fucking shaking. Will this work? I don't know if this works. This work? I don't think it worked. Did I even type it right? Probably not. Damn. I don't think it worked. Does it have to be like at? That doesn't make any sense for it to be. Oh, his name is different and no, it's not. Pardon me, I think I am partially retarded, which is why. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. K I T. That's why I don't know why it doesn't. I'll just do Lady Shireen, I guess. Because it doesn't show Kitten Little Bits. Isn't is his name different? Alright, well, we're gonna host Miss Lady Shireen. I'm gonna get a shower in and watch some of this Marvel Rivals, but My man Fozzie Bear, thanks for the follow and watching. Stay tuned. Probably tomorrow I'll have another ride. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Usually Sundays are 2-hour rides, but it depends on the weather. I might try to do something outdoors, so we'll see. But thanks for tuning in, and keep your eyes peeled for some more rides, and hopefully I can start doing a little bit more. So, but enjoy Lady Shireen, and I'm going to check you guys out tomorrow. So thank you, and hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. So thanks, Fozzie Bear. Peace. All right, let's see if this works. I don't think it worked. I don't know how to do it. I'm out of here. All right, I'm peacing. Peace. Or does it?